Hi there, my name is Peter Caranfilis. I'm a personal fitness trainer and I can help you with nutrition as well. And my business name is More Fitness, and this is my first video, so I'm a little bit nervous, so bear with me. And I'm going to touch an awesome topic today, and that is how do you get rid of your belly fat, because we all want to get rid of your belly fat. And nobody tells me that they don't want to get rid of their belly fat. So I think this is a great topic. So every week we're going to be talking about questions that you asked me. And that was one question that one of my subscribers asked me was, how do you get rid of body fat, Peter? I don't know why he asked me, but he asked me. And we're going to talk about that today. So take it away. What was I going to say? Oh yes. So number one way to lose body fat is, what was I going to say? Oh yes, I have my lemon water here to remind me. Drink stinking lemon water in the morning. So many of you stinking people are dehydrated, and then you drink your coffee, then you have your bagel. Drink lemon water first thing when you wake up, okay? So do your thing in the washroom. I'm in the washroom right now, actually. Do your thing in the washroom, weigh yourself or whatever you do, your low routine, then drink a liter of water. It's like one of the best things you can do. Okay, don't drink a coffee. It's a diuretic, okay? It's going to make you want to pee more. It doesn't hydrate you. Drink water. And you may say, well, how does that help me remove my body fat? How does that help me with my bloating and everything in my stomach? You know what, trust me, it works. And the reason why it works is because we don't give our bodies a chance to flush out in the morning, okay? You know, your body's digesting food, it's the liver's being cleansed. You just want to get that stuff out of you. And usually what I say, and this is what I say to my clients, is don't eat anything until you have a bowel movement in a day. Okay, so just drink lemon water until you have a bowel movement. Now, if you're starving, the next best thing to do is after this, have a piece of fruit, okay? Fruit is really easy to digest. It's like the perfect food. It's like one of the only foods you can just pick and eat. You don't have to do anything to it. So the digestive system loves fruit, okay? So it's best eaten alone with the water. And you know, don't eat anything until you have a bowel movement. If you're going to eat, it's going to plug you up and you're going to feel bloated, and then you're going to go to the doctors and he's going to mess you up even more because he's going to give you some medication. Even though I love doctors, okay, don't get me wrong, but you know, a lot of times that happens. Okay, we get anti-ingestion pills or whatever I had never had them, but you know, a lot of people tell me about them. But anyways, water and then fruit. Okay, the next best thing to have in the morning is nuts. Okay, so the first solid thing you should have in your mouth is nuts, because your body is craving protein. If you like meat, have some eggs, have some meat, okay? But I prefer almonds. You might wonder what I'm doing with my almonds in here. They're soaking in water, and they're soaking in filtered water. And what that does, it helps the digestion when I eat them, okay? So I soak them overnight, and it's almost like they're pre-digested almost. Not to sound gross, but it releases the enzymes in them, the digestive enzymes. And again, that helps with the digestion and prevents the bloating, okay? A lot of people say only have about 10 almonds, 12 almonds. I don't even know how many's in there, probably 100. I would have these in a day, okay? And I don't think I have a huge problem with body fat. You know, that's not really going to make you fat. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. People talk about belly fat, and they're afraid of fat, okay, to eat. But, you know, I know it sounds strange, but eating fat usually doesn't make you fat. It's sugar. The sugar that makes you fat, okay? It's all those processed foods. And one of the most popular ways that we get sugar in our body is bread. And here's an example here. Now this is, when I do have bread on a rare occasion, I get like the sprouted grain bread, okay? And I might have one slice every few days. Like, it's very rare. And the gluten is very hard to digest in the system. Most people are gluten intolerant and they don't know why. And they're used to, after they're eating, they feel tired and they feel bloated. And they think that's normal and that's how they should eat. No. You're supposed to feel good after you eat. You should feel energetic, not bloated and tired and sluggish, okay? So gluten is very hard to break down. It also puts a lot of sugar in the body, and it stores a lot of that sugar. So gluten and bread is not the best way to fill up on carbs. I say if you need carbs, go for the fruits and the vegetables. great sources of carbohydrates. Okay, try to stay away from the grains. Rice is probably a little bit better with the whole grain white rice and brown rice, and I would say white rice is even better than gluten in some cases. Okay, but do what feels good for you. You know, sorry, I showed them, but you know, stone meal is great. I don't want to get sued by them, but they're awesome. Okay, but very minimal. Okay, because a lot of us, what we do is we wake up in the morning. And I want to reverse. Some of you may not, but we wake up and we have a coffee, which is a diuretic. It makes us even more dehydrated. And then we go work sometimes, and we have a bagel here. We have a sandwich, more bread. We have pasta at night. We're so bloated, and that is so connected to our body fat. We're putting too much sugar in our body, and we're bloated as heck. Okay, so what I like to do is I don't eat anything, nothing, until I have a bowel movement. Okay, and I encourage my clients to do that as well. Drink water, and don't eat until you have a bowel movement, because you're probably plugged up for some reason, and your body's telling you not to put any more food in. Okay, so eat fruit, and if you must have something, I would go with the soaked nuts or maybe a little bit of meat. Okay, and if you do those things, it's really going to help drop that belly fat. And this may have been not what you expected. You may have expected me to demonstrate some sit-ups or something. I just tripped over myself there, and or some planks. I think core training is excellent to strengthen the core and maybe show some more definition in the abdominals. And but that's not what's going to show the abs more. It's more dropping the body fat percentage, and the body fat percentage should be, it's like 13 or under if you want your abs to show. Okay, my body fat percentage is around there, and it's even hard to see mine. But if you do want your body fat to go down, that's a great way. That's a great start. Lower those carbohydrates like the gluten and the rice, and up the vegetables. Vegetables are awesome. Stick with the greens. Drink lots of water. Really simple. All the stuff that mama told you to do when you were a kid, and that's going to help you drop the belly fat. So I hope that helps. Share your own comments. Let me know what you think. I'm not saying my way is the only way. You guys are going to have your own answers as well. I welcome your comments and questions, and I just know from my experience and my clients, I've trained hundreds of clients, and that's what works best for them. Show me what works best for you guys, and I love to get the discussion going. And if you have a question, send me your questions about fitness and nutrition, and I will do my best to answer them. And if I don't pick your questions, keep asking, and I'll try to get to it when I can. Okay, so my name again is Peter Karanfilis, and my business is More Fitness. You could find me on Facebook, More Fitness, and I think that's it. So I hope you guys like this channel. So like this video and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So bye for now.